motherfucking comprehend arithmetic. That's it. Them teachers ain't got time, or nobody in that school got time to be teaching them about no motherfucking other parts of life. That start at the house, bro.
No, you right. You right.
Yeah, so don't get all that Malcolm X shit and all that. If you're gonna be Malcolm X,
Well,
be Malcolm. When Malcolm spoke, it was a motherfucking delivery up in there, bro. Cause right now you just saying a bunch of words
you
and
just
everybody
rambling.
on this stage is saying, what the fuck is he talking about?
No, they telling me to let him talk because he's making good points. That's what
Nah,
they
I
telling
don't
me.
know. This wasn't no damn point because I'm sitting there
No, I
and I'm
can't
That's
watching
what
speak
I.
you
on it.
dance.
Listen,
I'm
Whack,
watching you
whack, whack,
dance
whack
and I'm
is.
trying to figure out like,
Shut up.
okay,
hold on.
where is all right where but what's not gonna happen up in here, nigga, ain't no Jim Jones shit going on, no hypnotizing shit going up in here, bro. Get to the point, get the fuck off the
That's the
mic.
plan.
And hold on, everybody.
Yeah.
We have 383 people in the house, only 41 shares. We need to get those shares up. Please share the room
Hold
to
on,
all.
hold on. Look, Goo, come on, man. You know, we ain't even got to give y'all no speech. Y'all been pretty good about that. We don't, really don't start till we at 100. But Goo, y'all get that right. We ain't got it. One thing about our Goo, we don't talk to our Goo like they are children and kids and nothing. Y'all know what y'all supposed to do. Like we know what we supposed to do. We gotta entertain y'all. Y'all gotta help us get this motherfucking shit shared in the hallway. So y'all please do what y'all already great at doing. Thank you. All right, so yeah, let's get back to it. Go ahead, bro. But bro, let's stay on topic, bro. You spinning us niggas and got dizzy, my nigga.
My
Swear I
bad,
Can I
my
ask
did.
him
bad.
a
I
question?
swear
The
I'm dizzy.
well,
To the
Can I
point.
just I just want to ask the question though, like, do you think it's also an issue how they took the trades out of the schools? Remember how we
yeah,
used to have
I was going to get to
Yep.
that. I was
right,
going to get to that. I was going to get to that.
because they
It's a vocational tech school that was here called Dobbins that had barbering and a couple of other things. They had barbering, carpentry, multitude of trades, and they took them out of the schools. The schools are funded, and I think that's the reason why they're not here currently. Like the funding is messed up, and that would be a question of like what the funds,
because black people were
who's handling it.
thriving in electrician, at carpentry,
Yeah, those things aren't them
welding,
school. We had those schools.
etc. Right, and they took them. Remember how they like pushed job
Cosmetology.
forums and stuff like that. You know, they took them out of the college because oftentimes black men love to use their hands, and they were providing for their families and creating business and generational wealth, and they took that away from us as well.
Don't forget
Now
they
I
shut
ain't
the
now all those
factories
trades.
down.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, they shut the factories down that were in the black neighborhoods, so people didn't really need transportation, and they moved those factories out in the boondocks, so you had to, figure it out, and a lot of
Well,
people
Tar,
couldn't.
you gotta understand that wasn't like a move directed to cripple us. That was a business move to enhance their end of it. That's why you looked up about 5, 10 years ago. You seen a bunch of businesses leave California, go to Texas. General
It's
Motors for
cheaper.
one. Then you seen a bunch of business leave the United States and go to Mexico, right? That's because the profit side of it. So, you know, um, that's what that's about. That was just a business move.
Right, and
But
what you
again,
gotta understand is the government gives the incentive to make it cheaper for them to move. Yes, it's a business move, but it's all by design. I just recommend y'all to pick up a book from Ta-Nehisi Coates. He talks about how the ghetto is public policy. You can say that for one industry, but across the board, there are empty factories in black neighborhoods that used to, provide a good living for these people. So not only did you have the vocational schools, you didn't have to go far to find the work. When they did that, I'm telling you, this was all a part of setting up mass incarceration. If you don't look into it, you won't know nothing about it. And like he was saying, none of these people have our best interests at heart. It is our job to show up at the polls every time, because if we keep showing up at 10 to 12%, we'll never be on the fucking platform. For what? It's only 10 to 12% of us gonna show up.
But show up
But
at the
when
polls and
Listen,
vote for who though?
everybody,
vote
everybody's
for the people that you
There it go.
fucking nominate.
Scud missile. That nigga
Like
hit
vote
y'all with
for
a
who?
Scud
No, you
missile.
vote for the
Then
people that you
then
Hey,
nominate.
bro,
can
That's
say
who
I
you
that
vote
shit
for.
again.
go to the
Again,
polls
you
and
vote
vote
for
for
the people
who?
Vote
you
for who?
nominate. That's the answer,
Then
Wack.
be
It's not
like,
hard.
He
can
hit
I
you with a
respond too?
Scud.
Yeah,
No, he
I feel
didn't.
like
That's why
too.
my brother, it start with what we doing at the crib.
Facts. Like we
Yeah, it
can't.
absolutely starts serving when you have so many institutions set up to see us fail. We have to address that as well.
Yeah, but we
That's
cannot.
where
We
it gets
can't
Whack,
keep a.
whack talking,
can't
whack
keep a-
talking accountability, but the only
Let
party
them
that's making people
talk.
be
Let other people talk. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Dad.
can I?
Damn.
So like,
Yeah,
if
let that brother land right there.
like when we get to that, like the main important the problem is money. So if we got to start taking the emotions out of it. Yeah, Trump just back then did what he did, but the economy is better under that man. So we may
Straight
not
up.
rock with that nigga like morals and shit, and it's fuck that nigga on that. But shit, we
But
still
what's
gotta.
wrong with his morals, though, nephew?
I'm just saying,
Now,
like
it's a setup question. Now,
for me.
look, let me give you a few things to think about before you answer that.
Mhm.
Take into account his age, who his grandfathers probably had on pictures when he was growing up in the house. And now I want you to talk about who the man is, because I'm gonna be real. The fact that he don't hide what he stand for and where he come from is the reason why I can trust him.
And that's one of the reasons. Like, I'm speaking morality, like as
Yeah.
a what he say about black people, calling them up, like he didn't call niggas monkeys and shit. That's why I say, like, I don't fuck with him on. But policy wise, that shit, like, as long as the bread good in the community and we have an opportunity to make our families wealthier and the community wealthier, then we have a chance to win and build a nation within the nation. You feel me? Like, I understand what you're saying, Uncle. Like, shit, that man damn near 80 years old.
That nigga come from that.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
you know what I'm saying?
it's
That
natural
nigga
for that
seen
nigga.
slaves on his granddaddy's photos. Like,
A lot of people did. That don't mean they continue the bullshit.
well, what do you mean continue the bullshit? Because I'm gonna be real. You may not like it, Sister Tar, but Trump was such a motivation to our people that I only knew about the nigga from rap music.
That's
And
I didn't know
true.
nothing about this nigga.
And
The rappers
Right.
like Trump,
Facts.
just like Trump, dislike Trump. Who the fuck is Trump?
and all these
So,
rappers,
He
lame
must
as
have
hell,
motivated
too.
us for something, Tar.
He motivated
Because of the
real.
shit, the shit
That's
he
what it
was,
was.
the rhetoric.
It was money,
Yeah, okay.
Black.
And
It
all
was
these
all
Okay,
about
then.
the
all
money.
these
Okay.
rappers
So
lame as
listen,
hell though, cause
But
they
what I'm
got
saying, Daz, keep it 100. How many songs, nigga, was like Trump? I
every
got
shit, everyone, and nigga, we
Shit,
got
how many
pictures
niggas
of Diddy.
name theyself that was Trump?
Approximately about
Right.
20
Hold on,
plus
hold
songs.
on. You got niggas like Diddy taking pictures with him. Like, now niggas is trying to 100% disassociate themselves with the man. That's what I don't fuck with. Like,
The
why
reason
they
why
ain't
people
fucking with?
because
The
now
reason
Hold on,
why
let me
people
land,
were
let me land,
associating
please.
themselves with
Please let
Trump
me
is
land.
because
Can I
of the
please
money.
land? Can I
That was
please
it.
land? Can I please land? So,
Man.
you feel you talking over me, but like, if you was fucking with that man back then, why the fuck you ain't fucking with that nigga now? You know who that nigga was. I'm not gonna be fucking with nobody back then. I don't know who they are. So now to me it looked like some fake shit. Like, how the fuck you
Can I
gonna
rebuttal?
how you fuck, you not fucking with this
That
nigga
don't
now?
make no
That shit
damn
look.
sense.
Hey,
What
that's
you mean it don't
real
make no
shit.
Real fast.
That's real shit.
if
Trump
I'm
ain't
Makes
fucking
real
if I'm fucking with
That's
Unc
real
10
shit.
years ago, and now since he running for something and I may not agree on, and maybe my community may not agree on, I'm not gonna disassociate myself with the man and act like I ain't never fucked with that nigga.
Okay, so like when people show you who they are, you should believe them, right? So back in the day, we just understood Trump as one thing, as valuable wealth. He was wealthy. We wanted to be just like him. We wanted to live in his house and all of that stuff, and what he brought as a white man of wealth, right? But that doesn't mean that we knew him personally and how he shows up and show out.
Niggas
So
was
how he showed
partying
up
with
for
him,
me,
Adi.
huh?
Yeah, but I
Niggas
guess they
was
knew about
partying
his
with that
campaign
man.
against the Central Park Five, spending his
Niggas
own
was
fucking money
partying with.
for a whole page in the newspaper
This dude
to
that's
say how
like
these
cutting
these
people.
5 motherfucking innocent kids needed to be, executed.
That's the
That
fact.
he did that like that way back in the fucking 70s. I'm sorry.
So
That's the fact.
what up?
It's giving me,
My
it's giving
bad,
me the
Naughty.
snake, right? It's giving me the snake and rabbit, right? So y'all saying we need him, right? I get it. That's what's up. I already know he a snake, right? But he good for us. But when that rabbit helped that snake across that road, the snake bit him, right? And he asked the rabbit, like, the rabbit asked him, like, why did you bite me? Because the snake said, that's what I do. So if that's what you want to go for, I live. I understand that. But I feel like he still can turn on us Period. He's not
But
for
Nadi,
it.
here go the thing though.
He's
Still
never been
Wait. Nadi, here go the thing though, right? Listen, in this world, we all know, finding perfect is not possible, right? So sometimes you got to pick the less of both evils and what's going to be more beneficial to us, right? So yeah, I'm gonna be real. I would not respect that man if that white man didn't implement things for his white people. He is a white man. But what I can respect is he says, well, I'm also gonna implement some things for these people. What we gotta focus on is taking the things that he implemented for us, grabbing them,
and run
enhancing
with
them
it.
to a point, dancing them to a point to where it don't matter because now we're in control. We can't pay attention to what he's doing for his people because that's his people. He's supposed to do that. Let's pay attention to what the opportunities he's giving our people and say, how can we take that and enhance it to a point to where it's bigger than even what he talking about. He can't stop it. Cause I watched him go up to Detroit, cause I got family up there, and open up all kind of motherfucking doors.
That's a fact.
For them underprivileged communities. I watched
Milwaukee too. Thank you.
I watched it. So what I'm saying is, when are we gonna say, okay, this shit is opened up, let's go in here, let's buy these motherfucking blocks up, let's take this fucking school they shut down and open this motherfucker up, right? Maybe it's a school for whatever. I don't know. It could be a school to teach the fucking the parents in the community how to do better business or whatever the fuck. We gotta start taking the things he that he allows us to do, and he's opening those doors up and take control and enhancements. Okay, you open the doors up. What you want us to do with this? Well, goddamn.
You just gotta work within the finesse. That's all. Like,
There it go.
Once we start taking our emotions out of it, we'll be okay. Like,
there it go.
You know,
You gotta
like
stop doing business with feelings. You gotta take your feelings out of this shit.
Yeah.
Well, the fact
Black
is,
people always want some type
Let
of
me tell you
justification.
something. You got thick skin, and this is why I fuck with you. The very same reason why you done heard me say 1,000 times. I don't give a fuck. I'll sit down at the table with somebody from the LGBTQ community to conduct business. No problem. I don't give a fuck. I conduct business with that person, this person, right? Oh, 6ix9ine. Yeah, he told on 100 niggas over here on their gang shit, whatever fuck they doing. But I sit down and discuss the tour with the nigga, no problem, because I'm focused on the prize. I'm focused on the business. It's the same reason why I say, you damn right. I would definitely receive that man's business.
Yeah,
because everything about me say I ain't supposed to do these things, right?
I agree.
Then go let somebody else do the
Trump
business,
didn't pay us.
and you be at like, come on now, like that's.
I mean, I'm looking at it as the Game of Thrones. I'm looking at it as chess. I get exactly what y'all saying for sure. You know what I'm saying? You have to work your hands.
Make the move to look, Nadi. Make the move to make a move.
Well, at the end of the day, nobody gave a fuck about anything that was going on in the black community coming from Joe Biden's camp. He wouldn't even sit down with Kanye or when Ice Cube had that plan he wanted to submit to both candidates. Trump was the only one who sat down and listened to him. Joe Biden said, "Oh, I'll see when put me in office, then I'll listen to it."
That's because Democrats
still ain't
like
did
they
shit about
already got our vote. Democrats like
so they
it's
took
like
the
we
vote.
everything.
So he took the vote, got in office, and said, "Fuck y'all," basically. That's really what happened.
Oh no, see this Biden nigga? He did the traditional shit. Now he the type of white dude we can't trust because he gonna tell us what we want. Only reason why he went and got Kamala over there because she black and she a woman. He got that black female vote. That's the only reason why he did that, to get that edge. One thing about that Trump nigga, that nigga Trump gonna tell you, hey, I'm letting y'all know come September 2022, I'm implementing this. Y'all better get ready. This shit coming. That nigga Biden, that nigga be right there in June. All to the American people. Everything is great. Everything is fine. Things are flowing smoothly. We're going to have
Jedi
a
mind
prosperous year.
tricks.
Then we wake up in motherfucking October 1st and some shit didn't happen. You like, what happened to my benefits? Oh, well, we cut back on that in order to get that. You got to pay us another $150 a month out your check. Well, who the fuck said what? Why? Well, this was signed by Biden. Trump gonna let you know, hey, come September, we doing these adjustments. This what it's gonna be. Cut back, do what the fuck you gotta do. I don't know, but this is what's needed. This was coming. I signed the bill. Like it or love it, whatever it is, that's it.
And we gotta
Okay.
We ain't
understand
gonna
that.
find out after he
So
did
let me
it. That nigga
interject.
He won't give a fuck how you
tell us.
get tossed
And
the
I fuck with that, cause at least I can get prepared for the shit.
And he
Yeah,
got a
because
good grasp on what the economy is because one, he's a businessman. So I would rather trust a businessman with the economy and the nation than a motherfucker, that's just gonna sit there and do the Jedi mind tricks. I fuck with Trump, one, just cause he, like Unc said, he say what it is. That nigga, he gonna show his hand. Like, the way
He
he
don't
feel
give a fuck.
towards us is the way he feel towards us. Biden gonna tell you shit like, I don't want my kids going to school with those monkeys. He's gonna sign the crime bill, and he not gonna stand on that shit.
Mm-mm.
Trump gonna
Okay,
stand
so
on
I
the
just
shit
want
that
to
he
interject
on the
real
shit that he
quick.
pushing.
The city
just
said
Go
want to
ahead, Tara.
interject
Because
my
Tara's a Trump supporter, right, Tara?
shit.
Right?
Okay, I support him not running again. Okay, so
Wow.
let me just say, Trump is a
I'm fucking
motherfucking
you up, dog.
scumbag. Y'all sitting here supporting a fucking pedophile. Y'all sitting here
What you
supporting a
mean he a
motherfucker.
pedophile?
He a fucking pedophile.
How?
He got a case right now with a girl that was 14. Him and another old white
You gotta
motherfucker
look
raped
at
her
look
ass.
at
Let me
Biden
ask you a question,
background.
Tara. We live in a country that says you are what before what?
Guilty until
You
proven
are
innocent.
innocent until proven guilty.
Well, everybody ain't gonna tell the same lie. He had like
No, Wack, they
Wait,
say you
30 people
guilty
to come
until
out.
proven
30
innocent in the
women,
black community.
30 women to
wait,
come
wait.
out on this
Hey, no, they
motherfucker.
don't, because I done got bailed every
And they
time,
got him
nephew.
saying that he grabbed
I don't bond right now.
moving along. Somebody
I
said
had a
something
nigga
about
whoop
the
me last
economy was
night out on
better.
a $2 million bill with an ankle monitor on his fucking ankle.
I'm on bond right now.
Okay, so somebody said that the economy was better under Trump.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
I just want y'all to understand that most policies that a president puts forth.
Tara, don't hit us with that. That's from the last campaign bullshit.
It is.
No, it's
Because
not, bro.
listen,
Stop
let me tell you,
that shit.
let me tell you proof. Let me tell you proof. That fucking tax bill that he did, he wiped out the taxes for all the rich, for fucking corporations, and he gave us
Put
a
that into
tax break
play.
for 8 years. Took out let me land.
Not even.
Took all our fucking extra benefits that we used to be able to file on our taxes, deductions. Took all of that away. Gave us the standard deduction, doubled it for 8 years. After that, guess who got to pay the backlash on the taxes that the rich were paying? The fucking poor and the middle class.
Nah, that's
But guess
true.
what? He ain't in office no more when that shit goes down.
That's true.
He ain't gonna be in office.
But you know what though? He also encouraged a lot more black business ownership. There was a lot more people.
He made
look at
because he was doing the
PPP
fucking.
shit.
And then
That
y'all
shit
talking
went
about the
rampant.
economy and how it's fucked up. We
It
gotta
was
look
so
back
rampant.
at when Trump was in office,
Give me
when
my-
COVID was hitting.
I'm just saying it was so rampant that we had individuals.
Tara, listen, that woman got her mind on fuck Trump. And y'all find the HNIC down there in the goo. Bring him up.
It don't have to be it don't have to be a black
Tara,
man. It just ain't gonna
listen,
be
your
that
mind
man.
is fixed on that. You ain't gonna change
It's not gonna be
HNIC,
that
raise your
man.
hand.
It could be any man, but not that man.
I'm just saying. I mean,
you're
he
not
made
gonna
it so.
change it. You're not. See, having this
How
discourse
many
with you ain't
that's
gonna
why
work.
I keep fucking shooting me.
I just
It-
brought you
it
back
ain't-
up. Stop shooting, Nikki.
It ain't gonna work.
Oh, wow.
Let me tell you why it ain't gonna work, right? With you, because your mind is already set on fuck dude. You're not gonna see when we telling you we know what he is. But when it came to the presidents that was in there, right, he opened up more doors for resources for us.
And I definitely appreciate that.
That's all we saying. We ain't saying that didn't change him from being a racist motherfucker. We know that's what he is, but okay, we put the black motherfucker in there and shit. I don't know what happened. Nigga gave us some phones.
But
that nigga did a whole lot.
The most
economy
important
was thriving
thing
when he passed it to Trump, and I'm gonna tell you
The
how
nigga gave us some
got
phones.
fucked up. Listen, he waged that war with China, and I'm not saying China needed to go unscathed, but he stopped the exports and shit, and that fucked up the farmers. That fucked up a lot of fucking industries, and he gave them welfare instead of fixing it.
Thank you,
And sent us the lumber costs too.
Other countries were shutting their borders down. He left us wide open. So that's why they had to do so much, because they let that shit in the fucking country, because he refused to stop flights or anything for months. When they were saying you need to pay attention, he was like, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I don't want to scare people. And that's why COVID was so rampant in America.
The point of sanctioning China is to encourage production in America. If a country, hold on, if a country consumes more than it exports, if they import more than it exports, they practicing bad economics. Yeah. Trump was right. That's why he came to the ghettos in Milwaukee and Detroit to reopen them factories and tell people, hey, y'all gotta open these businesses and hire these workers in these inner city. That's what the fuck we needed. Then he turned around and said, like the brother Dr. Legend said, he encouraged black business. That's the single biggest thing that matters to us. Cause black business owners hire black workers.
There you go.
If we gonna sit around and let them keep controlling all the employment and the resources, we ain't gonna never have shit.
Just think about it.
So at the end
just think about it real quick, Tal. Yo, thank you, King John, but just think about it, Tal, real quick.